My name is Muhammad Hassan, and I live in the same city where I was born. But this city has made me feel like a stranger. 30 years ago, when I sacrificed my vision to protect the border, the city welcomed me as a hero. But when my eyes went dark, when a bomb blast left me blind, everything changed. That day will remain forever dark in my mind. Perhaps that's why I'm blind. It's the game of fate. I lived in a small room in my brother's house. He wouldn't even speak to me. Our relationship became nothing more than papers, salary papers and duty papers. My daughter Sarah didn't live in the city anymore. She got married and moved to Karachi. She writes a letter every month, but there's no music in those letters, only words. And words can't comfort a blind man. I was already blind. Every morning I relived the same day. I would tap my cane along the streets, go to the market. Shop owners would try to drive me away. Some people gave me money just to leave. Others refused outright. Get out of here. Your presence gives our shop a bad reputation. I had no job. The government gave me only 1,000 rupees a month, barely enough to survive. Half went to cigarettes and tea. I thought this was all my life would ever be. This was everything. But then that day came. It was the rainy season. I was sitting on the street when a woman approached me. "Come with me, brother. I'm taking you somewhere." I refused. I was ashamed to accept help from anyone. But the woman was persistent. "My name is Fatima. I'm a legal consultant. I've heard about you. I need your help with a case." I was confused. "What case? I don't have any legal matters." "Do you know what the government has done for disabled people and for war veterans? You qualify for both. You shouldn't be suffering alone." I hesitated, but Fatima wouldn't take no for an answer. Finally, I agreed. Fatima prepared a complete file of my documents. Everything from my military service certificate to my disability certificate. She spent a whole month on my case. She contacted the government, prepared legal files, and finally took me to court. Going to court terrified me. I had never imagined standing before a judge. All I could think was, what is happening? Who would look at a forgotten man like me? When I entered the courtroom, there was a lot of noise and activity. I held the cane Fatima had given me. I slowly made my way to my seat. I sat in a small chamber where even the air felt different. "All rise." Those words I would remember forever. It was the judge's voice, but at first, I thought it was for someone else. Muhammad Hassan. My name, my own name. The judge called my name first. "My name." "Yes," I answered softly. "Why are you here?" the judge asked. Fatima presented my documents, my military records, my disability certificate, everything. The judge read everything carefully. I was listening, but there was a strange anxiety in my heart. Maybe this is just another false hope. Maybe by next week, all of this will be forgotten too. But the judge's voice was different. "This is shameful," he said. "A former soldier who fought for his country, who sacrificed his eyes, and this is his condition?" I was stunned. Someone cared about me? The judge made his ruling. He held the government responsible for my welfare. Complete financial support, educational opportunities, even employment assistance. Most importantly, he said my disability would not be forgotten. My sacrifice would not be forgotten. When I left the courtroom, I felt like I had entered a new world. Fatima held my hand. "What did you do?" I asked, tears streaming down my face. "Nothing special. I just said that people like you have rights." And the judge listened. In the months that followed, my life changed. I received better financial support from the government. I was trained in mobile phone repair at a training center. My hands still worked. My ears still heard. My mind still functioned. I started my own small business. Not a shop, but from home. People brought me their phones and I fixed them. It wasn't much money, but I was self-reliant. Most importantly, the city learned about it. People started talking about the judge's decision. Look, that Mohammed Hassan, the blind one? He has his own business now. My daughter Sarah wrote me a letter. This time it had feeling in it. She said she was proud of me. Father, you're being brave. My brother changed his attitude too. He now visits my room. We drink tea together. But what mattered most was that I saw myself again. I realized I wasn't just a disabled person. I was a war veteran who had proven his love for his country. I was a father, a brother, a human being. 2 years later, the judge called me to his courtroom again. It was a regular session, perhaps another case. But when I entered, the judge smiled and greeted me warmly. How are you, Mohammed Hassan? Very well, Your Honor, I said. I heard you've started your own business. Yes, sir. The judge smiled and said, and I heard you're now employing other disabled people as well? I nodded. I had taken 2 other blind people to learn and work with me. I understood what they felt. The judge said, that's wonderful. This is the work that society expects. Not from us. We are just the law. You are the example. After that day, my purpose grew. I visit government offices and share my story with other disabled veterans. I tell them they are not alone, that the law supports them. Today, I'm 50 years old. I have my own small business. I have respect. I have purpose. But most importantly, I have that moment when the judge called my name first. When someone listened. When someone saw me, not with their eyes, but with their heart. Perhaps that's what life really means. To see others. To listen to others. And when you understand them, never abandon them.